Hi everyone, it's Desiree. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today I'm going to be doing a review and trying out this new item that I got from Joann's from We Are Memory Keepers. They are tear guides, which if you've been watching my channel, I like to tear my scrapbook paper when I use it in my planner, when I make like scenes. I actually have an example of like how I tear it like on my own, which you totally can. You don't need a special tool to do this, but I thought this was cool because it actually has like shapes that are more, you know, symmetrical, which would be cool to tear into the paper. They do have like more of a torn look on some of these too. So I kind of want to try these out to see how they work and let you know if it's like a good product, you know, for you to, if you want to pick up one of these. It seems cool. And I love We Are Memory Keepers. They have awesome products that I always go, whenever I go to Joann's, I always go down, obviously, the Happy Planner aisle. But I also go down the aisle with the We Are Memory Keepers stuff because I like to see like what cool new little items they have. So one of my patrons over on Patreon, she actually sent me, well, she posted a video, I think from TikTok, that showed these guides. And she was like, I think you might like this. So when I went to Joann's, I saw this and I actually had a reward and it was 40% off. So I got a good deal on them. I think I only spent $10 on this and I think it's $24.99, $25 for these. So yeah, I felt like it was worth it since I had the reward and it was on sale. Came out to a good deal. So I'm going to try these out. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 different ways. Both sides, both rulers have 2 different types of tears on it, and then it comes with this water, what is this, like a little water pen for thicker cardstock. So I have a couple of cards or scrapbooking paper which is thin, so I feel like I don't need the water pen for this, but I will do a test with the water pen with some thicker cardstock that I have to see how it works with those. So I got all the little guides out. So here is the first one, the second one, and then the third one. Again, they all have different shaped cuts that apparently you'll be able to tear. So we'll see how easy this is. Okay, I kind of want to start off with more of this, like the little rounded ones. I think this would be a cool shape for like an ocean scene, like waves, or even like hills. I'm always thinking of like scenes, so that's why mine goes to like scenes first. Okay, so I mean, it seems pretty simple. You just place, let me take these off. You place the guide here, and then I'll just, I guess, apply pressure, and we'll see how it rips. Okay. Actually, it is pretty easy. Okay, it's not bad. I mean, it's not perfect, but you do get like that curved, rounded edge, which is cool. Nice. I'm sure if I learn more, like get a better technique with it, it might be a little bit easier. Okay, I'm gonna try this side, which has the tighter, rounded little humps. Okay, there's even a ruler on it, which is cool. All right, I'm gonna do this one now. You definitely want to put pressure down like where you're ripping. That definitely helps. Okay, so here's the tighter one. Actually, it doesn't work. It looks pretty good. Let me find a solid color. I don't have any solid colors, but I do have this red one, so you can kind of see the pattern on that one, and then this was the rounded pattern on that one. It's actually not bad. I like it so far. All right, so those were like more of the like symmetrical ones, and then oh, actually there's triangle ones, or like, yeah, like little pointed edges too. So let me try this one. See how this one works on this paper. So I'll do the bigger one first. And rip this. I feel like this one's a little bit harder to get that exact point. Honestly, I don't think I would ever really use this shape, but I do like the way it tore it, like, not perfect. I actually like the way that looks because it did leave some of the white, and I like seeing the white because sometimes when I layer on top of another, I like to see that contrast. So I actually liked how it ripped. I wouldn't want it to be like a perfect point like this for like what I would want to use, but if you do want this to be like a perfect shape, it seems a little tricky to get it that way. I mean, I'm sure you can, but maybe with some practice. I need more practice. But let me see how this tighter one looks. Okay. Oh, this one's kind of hard, actually. No, I don't like this one. No, that one's not good. Okay. I mean, it's not bad, like, because, again, you get the little white pieces that I like. I mean, I feel like this side is probably a little bit better. The way it tore the side I was, like, ripping off. Like, that one has more, like, little points. But, no, I didn't like that one. So far I like this rounded one, both sides. And I do like this deeper pointed one. But I don't like this one. This is another one, again, I wouldn't want to really use that, like, that exact way. That one, no, I didn't like that one. Okay. So far, 3 out of 4. It's not bad. Now, this one is more of, like, how I like to tear my paper just on my own. It's more, like, all over the place. So these have, like, all sorts of different shapes. And then this one is a more, like, looks a little bumpy. We'll see how this one looks when I tear it. Okay, I'm gonna get another piece of paper. So again, this is how I tear it, like, on my own, how it's looked. So I'll do this side. See how it looks. And I tear it from here. And this one, I don't know how this one's gonna be. Okay, I would say, like, try to go, like, slowly maybe, and try to get around the edges. That's probably a better technique. Yeah, so far I think that's working out pretty well. I mean, it's not perfect, but on this one, honestly, I wouldn't want it to look, like, exactly, like, perfectly on here. Okay, so that one definitely did a good job ripping it and making it look like different heights and different levels. And yeah, I like the way that one looks. That's cool. Let's see the other side. I'm gonna rip this side here. Okay, so this one's like a very small little pattern. Let's see how this one looks. Okay, so that one actually is nice too. It's not as, I mean, it's not as much of a, like, pattern on the bottom, but it does do a little slight tear to not make it look perfect. So I actually like that too. That looks really nice. Okay, so looks like I like 5 out of the 6 sides. Yeah, I like the way that it ripped this and this, and I like the rounded ones because I can't do that on my own. Get that look on my own. So it's nice to have at least this little tool to be able to get more rounded edges on the paper. I like that. I didn't like this one. This is the only one I didn't like. Everything else I liked. And it was pretty easy. I'm sure, like, once I practice more, it'll get easier and probably a little bit nicer the way that it's tearing. All right, so I'm gonna try. So this paper right here is thicker than that other paper. So I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna see how it looks if I just do it, like, on its own without the water, and then I'll see how the water is with this. Actually, I think I like this on its own. I don't think it needs the water. Okay. I actually like the way it ripped that. I don't have any cardstock that's like harder than this. Let me actually look. Hold on. Okay, let me try this paper. I don't know. It feels, honestly, it feels similar. But it's from a different company, so let me try this one. I'm gonna try with these smaller little, the smaller edge. Trying to get it to like go around. I always miss like the first part of the little bump. But I actually really like the way that looks. Even though it's not perfect, I like the way that looks because I like to have the little white edge. Okay, so I don't think I have any paper. I thought this cardstock was thick, but it's not. I'm sure, I know there's other cardstock that's thicker. I just don't buy that kind of stuff because I like to use this stuff in my planner. And honestly, this is the thickest that I'm okay with adding to my planner because it does add a lot of bulk when you have your planner pages with a lot of scrapbook paper. Yeah, it becomes a lot. But if you have any thicker paper and it's not ripping easily just on its own, then you're able to take this pen. It actually has a little sample of like little directions. It says for harder to tear paper such as vellum or handmade paper, use the water pen to easily moisten the paper before tearing. So you just fill the pen up, remove this part here, fill that up, and then just twist it back on. And then this is like one of those, like, it looks like a little marker. And you can push down and then it'll moisten up just a little bit. So that way it's easy to rip. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Maybe this will help me to rip a little bit closer. I'm going to see how that works. All right, so I put some water in here. I'm going to see if this helps to make this pattern a little bit more like perfect. So I'm just going to use the pen to go around this little curved edge. Okay, and then I'm going to rip it. It does make it a lot easier. It does seem like it is following it a little bit better. Oh. Okay, so that is with the water, and this is without the water. So yeah, you get more definition on the little bumps with the water, and then it'll dry. Let me try this side. See how this one will turn out. Maybe it'll be a little bit more perfect. Hopefully, we'll see. Okay, so now for the rip. Oops, I moved it. But it does seem like it is following the guide better. Yeah, that definitely is a lot better of a cut. Okay, let me see if I can find the example I did. Okay, so this is with the water. It's a lot of a cleaner cut compared to this one, where like the points aren't as defined, like as pointed as this one came out. So yeah, the water definitely helps, and it looks like it's not too much water. It's not messing up the paper, so that's good. I kind of want to try this one. Let's give this one another try with the water. to see if this helps. I'm going to try on this paper too, the thinner paper, because this one tends to be the paper I use the most. So okay, I'm going to add water to here. This one's going to take a little bit longer to go around all of these. Rip this. I don't think I like this side. I don't know. This side is just not good. It's too tight. Ah. I mean, it's a little bit better on the points, but it's still not my favorite. And yeah. No, I don't like this side. Okay, so I like all the other sides, and it's good to know that at least this works. I feel like this works well with the thicker paper. It doesn't look like it ruined it. This one, it did fray it a little bit because this is thinner, but I actually like that look. I think that's a cool look where it's like a little feathered on the side, on the edges. I don't even know if you can tell, but yeah, it's a cool effect. All right, cool. So that is my first try of the guides. What are these things called? Tear guides. They're called tear guides. Again, I found this at Joann's. So if you're looking for this, that is where I found this. I'm sure you might be able to get it on Amazon. I'm not sure, but I got them at Joann's. Honestly, I got it for a good deal. It was on sale. And like I said, I had a reward. So 10 bucks I think I spent on this. And yeah, that is going to be it. I like them, but honestly, you don't need something like this. I do like the fact that I have this one. This one's really cool, but I think like ripping it with your own hands is still an awesome option. Like, it's still a very good option. I've always liked the way the torn look looks when I rip it myself. But I'm excited to have at least these little rounded ones. This one's a lot of fun to use. All right, so that's my little review on this item. I hope you all enjoyed watching. If you do like enjoy watching this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you all in the next one.